So this is my junk that I've collected, and we are going to be making
flips, flaps, and folds. We're going to make 7 of them, pages and or ephemera. Stay tuned.
Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I am here, and we are going to be making 7 flips, flaps, folds. These can be pages or embellishments, but the one thing they all have in common is the base of them needs to be junk. I have collected some junk here. You'll see some old junk that you've seen before and some new junk, and so I've got all kinds of junk here on my craft desk right here in the way. I have some more junk up here and other little goodies. And so starting with, I have a magazine page here. This is chocolate cake. If you guys remember, back in February, I started a journal, a chocolate journal. And then we went on, I finished all my embellishments and everything, and we went on to the collaboration, and I didn't finish. So we're going to finish this because that's what this month is all about, is finishing our journals. So I am going to make this, and it is going to be made to be a center page. Okay, so the center of a signature. So I just measured with an 8.5 by 11 paper. I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. So this is my fold. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it together. Now you're going to have to use your imagination a little bit on this particular one because I'm not ready to put this in the journal yet. But I wanted you to see what I'm going to do here is I am going to bind this page here, and this flip is going to be free to flip up or flip down in case you want to have access to the cake recipe. Okay, so if you don't want access to the cake recipe, you can go ahead and glue this down. You'll have pockets. So the second thing that I'm going to want to do with that is I'm going to want it to be surrounded by some really cool paper. So I have from Authentique this paper, okay? And so this is paper that I am using in this journal, and so if this was like this, and then you turn this like that, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have that there? But I think it would be, okay, we also want to make sure that we cut this off. Okay, it is two-sided. Remember, there are chocolate dessert kits in the Etsy shop. Chocolate dessert kits in the Etsy shop that they include this paper. They include a whole lot of other chocolate yumminess in those kits as well. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this up. I don't know if I'm going to keep the flip. I want to see if I like it, but I do need to go ahead and cut this page down. So let's go ahead and we'll trim this down. So it's 12 inches. It would be 11. Let's go down to 10 inches. Okay, so there's 3, there's 2. That's cutting off 2 inches. Okay, and that way it will help take care of any of the creep. And it's 2 inches, so it also will be able to be a tag or something. Okay, so like, nope, there it is. Okay, so this is where I marked our pocket. So I have to decide if I like this pocket. Okay, because this is what you're going to get. You're going to get that. Okay, or do we like that? But oh, I like that better. What do you think? Yeah, I like that better. Okay, am I okay with that? Yeah, I am okay with that. Okay, so so I'm giving you an idea of what this whole page is going to look like. That's why I did that there. Okay, so this is what will be in the center of this journal. So when I go to bind it, I will pull this down and I will bind it like this, and then that pocket will be free to go up and down so that you have access to that recipe. Okay, so now along with that, I'm going to want to do some type of decorating, because that's part of what this, part of the challenge is that you need to decorate with at least 3 things, or change your 3 things, 3 textures, 3 something. I have that. I have the really cool lace that we've been using on a couple of projects. And remember, with this month's challenge, you are able to make things for, so I have this tray. This actually came off of one of Kara Brandon's, out of one of her kits that was in, well, got the little O. Let's see if I like it with that. Okay, so just I'm trying to use up items that are on my desk. I do have a chocolate kit, digital kit, and it has images in it similar to that image right there, and I'm using those in this, or I've used those in making the embellishments for this journal. So there is my flip and fold. So we have the folding of the page, but this is the fold that qualifies this as for this part of the challenge. Then we'll have this pretty little thing up here, and I think that that's going to be great. So there's one fold. We're going to keep this with this because we went ahead and made that and got that ready. Yay. Okay, this goes back over here. Okay, so well, another thing that I like to do is our flip up, flip down. So we're going to do a couple of those. We're going to do one with book page, because that totally is would qualify as junk, right? Book page, junk, definitely. Okay. So I'm going to the edge of my book page, and I'm pulling on the smaller one. It gives me more of a rough edge, and I like that it has the rough edge. So I'm thinking, oh, I kind of like this Eden right here. I'm gonna go, I didn't even see that. Okay. Okay, so for a flip up, flip down, I'm gonna go ahead and fold this. Okay. And then I'm flipping this. Okay, so that's gonna be a flip down. I'm gonna come up here. I wanna leave some space up here. And it just so happens that there is the blank space, and so that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the blank space right here, because look at it, it'll work a little better if I go up a little higher. Okay, work a little better if I go up a little higher. And I want to fix this. Okay, so there's that. I am going to go ahead and use my 1-inch hole punch, not the flower punch. They keep trading places. Okay, and I'm going to come in and I'll cut that. Okay, so this is going to give me that. Now, this is my base. It's made out of junk. So all the rest of this can be a free-for-all. I can put whatever I want here. So I'm thinking up here, I have this ledger, which would be kind of cool because different. I'm thinking that might be kind of fun. Okay, let's see how this will look. Oh, I like it. Okay. Okay, so where do we need to cut it? Right here. Okay. So much easier than taking out the cutter every time I need to get in it. Okay, so now I could go ahead and put something down behind here, which what I was originally going to do was put one of these note papers down here. Wow, and it even would fit perfectly. Okay, I'm going to try, see, I can't, it's hard to do it this way. People were saying to do it with by ripping the bigger piece. And I'm like going, but it won't rip straight. It was close. I'll just come in with my Gigantor scissors. Okay, do what we can. Okay, so let's see here. If I put this down, this up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Now we can make a pocket, and of course we will, because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So this is the back of one of my calendars. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here over the top letters. Okay, over the top letters. So now we have a pocket over here if we want to. Okay, and we can take this. Okay, so this is our little ledger. We folded it in half, and now we can go ahead and fold it at like 1/4 of an inch or so, 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. And that's going to give us that little area right there. We're going to take that, we're going to add glue to this, and we're going to turn this into a flip-flop. Okay, this flip-flop gets to go all the way down. Okay, and then we'll pull this up. This will come down. Okay. Okay, I think we need to go ahead and cut along our ledger. Okay, there we go. Flip up, flip down. Okay, so that's flip up, flip down, and flip flop. Okay, we added this in here. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to want to add something across here. I'm going to go with this because I think I want to put this in the spring one, and we have used this before for some of the items for the spring journal. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and add some glue here. So we can count this as 2 folds. We have a flip up, flip down, and a flip flop. Okay, and this is ready to go. Okay. Okay, the other thing that we have been using is this the bag. Okay, so we've been using the bag in this particular, this is the swing into spring and 7 days of spring items is what I've been using. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a little tiny pocket because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So there we go. Okay, so I had the extra fold down here, and I think that that's going to help with my extra fold. I added the extra fold because I was having trouble getting stuff up there on the top. Okay, so I really like that. You see how that keeps flipping up? I think I'm going to take one of the orange dilly bobbers here, and I'm going to go ahead and staple it on. Okay, we'll staple it right in the center of it. Okay. Okay, so it's stapled on. You know, an eyelet might have been kind of cool on there. Okay. Okay, so if this goes into the journal, it becomes, maybe it's a pocket or it's a side pocket, either one, or it can be a floater, so it can go float through the journal. But I want to tie it with something. So I think what I'm going to do is grab some of the string. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and start it Sure I am. Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to wrap it around twice because that'll lift it up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and double tie it, double knot it. Okay. Double knot. And with that, that's going to hang down. Then I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. That's not going to do what I want. Okay. Okay. That's not what I want to do. That's okay. I think we'll start it from back here. Okay. So let's go ahead and close this off. We're going to put some glue down. Put this down on the glue. Put a little more glue on top. And we can just add any piece of scrap that we have, okay, to keep that held down, okay? And so we're going to go the other direction, okay, but we are held on here, so that's good, okay? And then we're going to come up and we'll be able to close it just by going around it, and then we'll let this hang, okay? Okay, now on our little hangy piece, I'm going to take the lace and close it. Over here. Okay, and that will just give me like a little fun thing to hang down. Okay. Let's see, should we bring it in? Just undo it, and there you go. Okay, so we do need to cover this also, and so we have another, this is just plain white paper here. Looking for more of those calendar pieces. Ooh, we're gonna put that here. Okay, so this is envelope from that I made using Daisy Field digital kit. Okay, there we go. And we'll just put that right there. And I'm going to put it on. I'm not going to leave a pocket or anything. Okay. So that can go up, that can go down, this can go up. Okay, so we have a flip up, flip down with a flip flop inside, and then on the outside we have this little pocket if we want to use it. Okay, I love it. Okay, so on to our next one. We have, you guys remember the deer? Okay, so this was from a greeting card. If we do it this way, I can measure better. Okay. Whoop. Okay, so, and then from this side, excuse me, let's go further up, see if it helps. don't know if that helped or not, but but it worked. Okay, so this time we have this adorable deer, and so going for the fold again and wanting the deer to show up, but I think we can go ahead and fold this way and get a pocket. Okay, so this can flip down. Okay, so this can flip down, be a pocket. With our cute little deer on it. Okay, so that will be our flip down. So this will be our flip up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use our scissors and trim this up. Okay, so flip up, flip down. Let's get this in a little bit more. Okay, then, whoa. We'll just keep cutting it down, cutting it down, cutting it down. We're stopping there. Okay, okay, we're still good there. Okay, so for our flip down this time, I think we'll use one of these pieces. Okay, this is what's going to hold this. Okay, and I think we'll go ahead and go with some music as part of our, yeah, like that. How about some map? Do we have, oh, or the words? Do we have a piece of map? We have lots of little things. I cleaned off the desk and I put all the little things up here. I don't see a map, but I'm going to go ahead and put the music down. Then we'll have that little round piece, and I think I'll use a piece of this green and white, the green and white gingham. There's a little tiny piece of that here. I'm going to have that come off the edge. I think that if I decide to use this for fall or maybe even for Christmas or winter, any of those will work. And I'm going to go ahead and come down here and staple. Oh, if I staple it on there, because I only lose part of the pocket. Okay, we'll just make sure it's known that it's on purpose, right? So we'll go like this with two. Okay, and that makes it known that that pocket is only half useful, which is fine. Okay, and then this will just go ahead and do that. Okay, so flip up, flip down, our color's all good inside, and there you go. Okay, so one of my favorite folds is the flip up, flip down. You can put this, again, you can put this in as a pocket. This can go into a pocket. Okay, so it can go into a pocket. Would even be kind of cool to sit out of it. So there you go. That makes 4. 4 down, 3 to go. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? Aha! We have an envelope, and like I told you guys, I think an envelope is always can qualify as junk because we have so many. Okay, so for this one, I have an envelope and a library catalog card. And I believe I got these from Selena at Amore Fabrics. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make this into a little double tuck flip. So I've put my glue along the edge there, and I'm going to put my glue along the center of the flap. You guys, this is the envelope I used the other day for my paint. So it's a painty envelope. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Grab the glue that went over it, and this is going to give me many things here, okay? So we've used the flap of the envelope and added this. So, and what have we added? We have added 2 little pockets right here. Okay, so 2 little pockets that we can go ahead and use. I think this is a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, see if I can find a piece of the blue and white fabric. No. So, got the gingham fabric. I wanted to put something down in this hole, okay? I was thinking a piece of that. Okay, so we can just put this piece of fabric down here. And you can either glue it or I'm going to staple it. Okay, so there's that. And depending on where you're going to use this, I'm going to go ahead and bring in some of the gift bag. Okay, so I'm just decorating the cover here a little bit. It's going to be kind of generic, yet you see with the gift bag, I'm kind of leaning towards that spring stuff that I'm doing, but still could be a variety of projects. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we took an envelope, we added this and gave us a flap. We have our little places that we can put a couple of little cards. This again can either go into a pocket, it can be a pocket, and you have this flip up, and then you've got this that also can be a pocket. It was all about the flap. Okay, we're doing flips and flaps and folds. So that is about utilizing this side of your envelope and turning it into a flap. Okay, I'm going to leave this one rather generic. You can go with a lot of things. And so that is number 5. And so now I have, which one do I want to do? What am I going to do next? Let's see. Okay, we have a privacy envelope. And so what would one of these videos be without using a privacy envelope? It would be lacking. He would go, but Julie, where is the privacy envelope? Okay, this is the privacy envelope. And I have so this is the base. And I'm going to go ahead and Okay. I need to see some ID here. No, I need to see. I had an idea, and now I have to find the right stuff to make it. Here it is. Okay, so I have an image from the Swing into Spring. This could fit right onto this envelope. Okay, kind of liking that. Okay, even if I have to bring it over a little bit, I like it. Okay. So again, this is from the Swing into Spring digital. It's the companion kit that matches 7 Days of Spring in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. It's pages and ephemera. This is one of the large tags, and it's going to fit right on this envelope. Okay, right on here. Okay, I'm going to cut a little from the top and a little from the bottom. Just a little. Okay. I'm not going to utilize the glassine part of this time. Okay, but I am going to, this is going to be a pocket on this side here. So I might want to jump it up onto something. So I'm gonna jump it up onto a piece of book page, okay? Just to make it stronger, because I want it to be a pocket this time. Now I could have gone ahead and made that cover up this, but I kind of think that part of the envelope is kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this down. Could go ahead and use a glue stick. And we could also go ahead and sew around this. I'm not going to, because I haven't been sewing on in the spring journal. I don't think I have anyway. I don't remember doing any sewing for the spring journal is what I should say. Okay, so there we go. And then we'll go ahead and just cut it right around, right up to the edge. It's kind of cool to use a book page behind it. Book pages can be used for so many things, and I don't know about you, but I have so many of them, so it's nice to be able to use them. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go around the edge of this. I am using my Tombow Mono liquid glue because it dries quickly and it makes it so much easier when I'm making videos. Actually, I'm using Fabric Tack. Boy. Okay, so putting it down with Fabric Tack. We'll have a pocket here. Okay, so now to get to our flap, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add this, I'm going to add it to a page, okay? And so this is what we're going to have. Okay. So I don't think we need another pocket. I think we'll go ahead and cut this at the 8.5. That's how tall this journal is going to be that I'm making. And then I'm going to score it at 5.5. No, I'm going to score it at 5. Okay, so cut her out of the way. Score is blue. I'm going to score this there. And then I'm going to score it at, so I've got the line here. I'm going to go to 4.5. No, I'll do 5. Okay, so 5 with that. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Fold on the score. Fold on the score. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here. Okay, so I made my envelope. My envelope is my flap. Okay, my envelope is my flap. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, there we go. And then, you know what? Might be kind of cool to, since we've got that, to do something over here, because we can cover the, oh, you know what? Okay, so I've got the bag. Almost cut the page. It's so dark. I wonder if we're having cloud cover or something. If I lost a light bulb, what's going on? Why is it dark in here? Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to use, you know what would be really cool here? You know the border tuck? that's what I'm going to do. I'll put the border tuck here. Remember the border tuck that we made using this? I will put that here. Okay, so let's move on. And okay, so using the gift bag, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using the inside piece of it, and I can make a flip-flop out of it, guys. I was going to make it out of lined paper, but I can make it out of this, and it's right here, and it'll be done. Okay. And I save all these pieces because I can use them. Okay, I can use all these pieces. You've seen me come back in and use them for other things. Okay. I was thinking about leaving this, but I think I'll go ahead and take it off. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn this in this direction, and that can go right in there. And if I want to go ahead and also add lined paper, I can. So I'm going to go ahead, put my finger down, fold this over. So I've lined it up with this straight line down here. And again, I've got this little area here. Now I can turn this way, and it can sit on there. It'll be a true flip-flop, or I can lay it on the back. I'm going to go ahead and on this one, I'm going to lay it on the back. Okay. So here we are doing a flip-flop. Okay, doing a flip-flop. And I'll show you what I mean about adding the paper. Okay, so we've got this paper right here, and we can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put this. Okay, so just the old pension mark. There we go. And again, do the same thing. And go ahead, hold it. You want it to be a little smaller than the bottom one, okay? So this one, hopefully I got it smaller. Very good. Okay. And we'll go along that. So this is flip-flop with a variety of pages. So you can do a flip-flop with your scrappy papers, just like you do a scrappy notebook, things like that. So again, I'm going to come over into where the crease is, and oh cool, we've got the I didn't even know I had the pink line coming out there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so flip, flip. This adds all this journaling space, and so darn cool. Okay, so now we just need to do our little bit of decoration. Remember, we're going to go ahead and we'll add the could just put something down. Add a pocket here, flip. That will cover it. So do you use gift bags in your junk journals? Have you? Some of you might remember the gift bag that just kept gifting. We had a gift bag that we just kept making things out of. That was during the last year's Beginner's Junk Journal series. So if you are brand new to junk journaling and you want to just binge watch a series, I believe we made 6 journals, all different kinds, in the Beginner's Junk Journal series. Start to done journals, including most of them have even the binding. I usually only do binding for my Patreons now because it's frustrating for me to bind on camera. So So I only bind for them. Okay, so that gave us a little border tuck there, and okay, so our little flap actually. Okay, so we used an envelope. Now you can go ahead and actually, let's go. I'm sorry, I keep saying actually. We're gonna go. You know what? We don't need to close that, but it'd be nice to cover this, right? I like the trash part covered, you guys. That's my style. Everybody has their own style. People that like the trash showing, that's their style. I like to use the junk, reuse it, but it doesn't have to stay looking like junk, I don't think. So let me see this. Oh, let's put this here. You're like, what are you doing? I'm putting this here, and it's going to be a belly band. Because why not? Then it can already be off my desk, and it can be drying, and it's a place that's ready for something. Because it's all about finishing, right? It's all about finishing this month. So, whoop, let's put this in the right direction. Let's make sure that we are in the right direction. Yes, there she is swinging. Okay. So this is from the cover of my ledger, one of the ledger pads. Okay. And so then I can come over here, and we have a pocket here, but I'm also going to open this up by just coming down a sliver. Just a sliver. There we go. Okay, so there we go. And I think what we'll do is we'll glue this shut this way. Okay, I actually like the way that looks. Everything about that. Okay. Okay, so for this one, we have our flap made out of a privacy envelope, and then we have our flip-flop made out of the main part of the flip-flop here is from the gift bag. Okay, so the only thing we have left that we need to do here is we need to decorate the two. Okay, so this one, we've added this, that counts as one. And, you know, we've been using the music. Okay. I was just thinking, so would you like to swing on a star? There we go. Oh, I should have used an orange one. Okay, so we'll put this on here. We'll save it for something else. I like the orange ones for this particular journal. Kind of red. There's the orange. I'm like, I thought it was orange. Okay, we'll put that over to that side. Oh, you know what? Let's put that down. We've got just a little bit of our lace that we're using. So are you enjoying this challenge? Are you getting things finished? Are you getting some good ideas? Are you having a good time? Okay, so there's that one is taken care of. Now we're going to come over here, and we need to decorate our flip-flop. Okay, and I'm like, okay, well, we have this, so I'm going to put this down here. Oh, wait a minute. What if we built something that would help to hold that closed? Closed. Well, Okay, I'm going to put this on there. And what I'm thinking is when I get into where the cards and stuff are, that I think I will build something that will help to keep that closed. Okay, so we'll see. Anyway, I like that, right like that. I do. And I'm going to go ahead and go with this right up the edge. That is the end of that piece of lace. There might be more like it, but that is the end of that piece that I've been working with. Okay, so that'll come over like that. So that is our flip-flop. Let me put that back in the envelope where it goes. Okay, so let's go through. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the desk, come back and show you what we've got. Do you remember? And here we go, our review. We have our flap made out of a privacy envelope, and we covered it with the gift bag on the back. Okay, so that gave us a page element. Over here we have a flip-flop. We've added that in, and the base of it, the main part of it, is using the gift bag. We did decorate it with some of the music, the lace, and the little circle, which is what we also used over here, just in a different way. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Next we have the envelope, and I added a flap of the library card catalog card here, and I turned it into a double tuck. Okay, so we have 2 pockets in here that we can utilize, and as well as this pocket. Now this can be something that goes through the journal. It can go into a pocket. It can be a pocket. Okay, so I think that's really fun, and I made it so that it is relatively generic. For the embellishments, we added some of the gift bag, some of the wrapping paper music, and this little tab here. Okay. Next we have a flip up, flip down from a greeting card, and this has this little folded pocket here, as well as it is a flip up, flip down. Okay. And next we have our flip up, flip down with the tie, and I left the word Eden on here. It's going to go in with this kit here. This was a book page, and it had the writing on all of it, so I added some of the note paper to cover that up, and we have a flip-flop here made out of ledger, and we have a little envelope place here from one of the pages from the Daisy Field digital kit from DearJulieJulie. Okay, so there's that one. Flip up, flip down, and then a flip up, flip down with a flip flop. 2, 4, 6, and then here we have the this one is the page that will go into the center of a journal. Okay, so we have its supporting page, so this is the one that's going to go with it. When I put this into the journal, I will bind it here. This will be the center. I'll do the ties, strings, and stuff. This can flip down so that you can read the whole recipe. Okay, so that is that fold idea. And for that page, we went ahead and did a little embellishment place there. Okay, so, and that's its supporting page. Okay, so our flip up, flip down with a flip flop. And I love that it just easily does that. Okay, our flip up, flip down with a folded pocket. This was from the greeting card. Our flip up with a double tuck from an envelope. And then our flap from a privacy envelope that we now have a pocket and a pretty journaling there. We did use one of the images from Swing Into Spring. And then over here we have our flip-flop, and it was made out of the gift basket. So many things made out of junk. I love it all. I love it all. Which one's your favorite, and which one have you never done before, or maybe it's a new idea? I'd love to know the answer to that question, and I hope that you'll join us again tomorrow. Remember that we are here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we do this as a premiere format, which means we have a live chat. Join us by hitting that live chat button up there, and come on in, say hello, and join us. We have a really good time over there. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Don't forget to go watch one of these videos, because YouTube likes it when you stay on YouTube and you watch another one after you watched a video you liked. Have a great day.